I listen to Stag my Snake Angel.
No, can you say, I listen to Angel Tech
I listen to Angel Check
by Stag Hare.
by Stag Hare.
Mm-hmm. And what did you think of it, Lulu?
What do you think about it?
What did you think of the music?
I think about Eric.
Eric?
Mm-hmm.
Is that who you were thinking of when you listened to it?
Mm-hmm.
Who's Eric?
Eric's my best friend.
Oh, Garrick.
No, Eric.
Oh, Eric? Is Eric your best? Does he go to school with you?
Mm-hmm.
So the music made you happy. That's what you mean, right?
Mm-hmm.
What did you see when you were listening to the music?
People!
What kind of people?
Your best friend.
My best friend?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if I have one. What colors did you see when you listened to the music?
Purple, white. When I listened, I saw purple and white.
And did you see any, what else did you see when you listened to the music?
Play.
Did it make you sleepy, or how did it make you feel, babe?
Make me good.
It make me good? Protect the eye.
Now, say face.
Face! Okay,
Now
my
say
turn. Poopy pants. Poo-poo face. Hey, sit up. We're almost done with this. So that when we were listening to that music, what else did you see?
I did see Pokemon.
You saw Pokemon when you're listening to it?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of Pokemon?
He got a blue dress on.
What kind of music, what kind of instruments do you think he used?
He used a drum one time and one time and one time. And then he played some drums and drums and drums and drums.
Just over and over and over again, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And then what else did you hear? Did you hear any other instruments?
Yeah.
Like what?
No, we'll listen to Bunny.
Okay, your bunny wants to talk? Bunny, what did you think of the Stag Hare album, Angel?
Why?
Why? What did your bunny think of the music, Lou?
She think of the music of I.
It's the music of I?
Mm-hmm.
If you could show the music to anyone, who would you show Stag Hare Angel Tech to, Lulu?
Bunny.
You would show it to your bunny? Okay, can you tell me anything else about the music?
I screamed.
You screamed while it was playing?
I was going, "Why?" Say, "Why?"
You were saying why?
Mm-hmm.
So
Why do I not know my dolly?
Why do I what?
Why do I not my dolly?
Can you say, thank you, Garrick, for making that music?
Thank you, Gary, for making that music. It's Delicate Steve.
Positive force.
Positive force.
What did you think of the music, baby?
Stars.
Is that because we bought stars today? We bought stars to hang above your bed, huh? So why did you think of stars when you listened to this music?
I listen DEEFYNZ. How can I love my mommy so much?
Did it make you think about your mommy, this music? What kind of stuff did you hear in the music?
A bunny.
You heard a bunny last time, baby. What did you hear this time? Did you just hear another bunny? Do you think that they recorded it? Do you think they had to pay a lot of money to record it?
I love you.
Who was that directed at? Joopy. How many people do you think was in that band?
Steve.
There was Steve, but then how many? Do you think there was? How many people? You think there was 20 people? You think there was 3 people? How many people?
Steve.
Okay. You want to spin the globe? Let's spin the globe. Can you spin it? Okay, if that music came from Africa, Japan, or London, where would it come from? Where did it land?
It did land to London.
Why
London loves me.
London loves you? Can you just say that one more time?
Yeah. London. I love you.
Did it remind you of the Beatles or something? Remember how we listened to the Beatles? Did it remind you of the Beatles? Hey, okay. Bunny, let's talk. Bunny, if one of the Beatles produced that record, which Beatle would it be? Would it be George? Would it be Paul?
It would be George.
You think George did that one? Okay. I guess, what did you think of the solos? The ripping solos. Can you do an imitation of them? Name the person on the front of the album. What would her name be?
Her name will be Rick.
I listened to Michael R.J. Saalman.
I listened to Uncle Michael on Shawnings.
And the name of the album is Ripe Hymns. Say Ripe Hymns.
Rape hymns.
Come here.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you too.
You hit me.
I didn't hit you. I was trying to get you into the covers, dork.
You stepped on my back.
Do you need a kiss on your back?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's right here.
Okay, now let's do this. You don't have to look at the screen. Look at over here at the microphone. Juniper. Okay, we just listened to Michael R.J. Saalman, Ripe Hymns. I used to make music with Michael back in high school before Juniper was born, and this is reminiscent of his style for me to listen to it, because I haven't gotten around to listening to much of Michael's music in a long time. I guess that I should also add that
Uncle Michael?
that was Uncle Michael's music. What did you think of it?
Your eye.
You thought of my eye? Okay, sweet. Tell me more. Okay, what else?
Nose.
Do you think Uncle Michael spent a lot of time on that? Because I remember seeing before you were born, before Uncle Michael was your Uncle Michael and he was just Michael, he would zone out for hours in your great grandma's room and just work on music all day long. I thought he was insane. Do you think Uncle Michael's insane?
Uncle Michael?
Yeah.
I want to come into his house.
You want to come into his house?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he's insane?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Of course.
Does he smell?
Yeah. I smell your butt.
Ew, gross. Hey, did you notice that your mother was also featured on some of those tracks? Is that mommy?
Yeah.
Was your mommy on there?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Zach was on there too? So this is a pretty familial album, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You know everybody that helped with this one. I think Daddy, which was weird for me. I guess I remixed one of these songs and forgot about it, but this was pretty weird, huh?
Yeah, I think so. It was really. Yeah. I think about your teeth and I didn't like it. Green.
Green teeth? Are those healthy teeth or ugly teeth?
Oh, ugly teeth.
What did your mom say to you if you didn't floss your teeth? What did she say?
I'll look like an old man.
Do you want to look like an old man?
No.
Is it? It's like the scariest thing to you ever, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, back to Uncle Michael's music. Okay. Well, hey, listen. This release is digital, and it's on tape. Which one would you buy if you had a chance? Digital or tape?
Tape.
Tape? Why tape?
Tape belongs to me.
Tape belongs to you. That's a really good way of putting it. So what do you think? Look at the artwork that they used for this. I thought it was pretty cool, the artwork that they used. Check it out. Here it is. What do you think of that? It's really minimal, kind of splashy, kind of digi. What do you think?
Cool.
Oh, huh? Hip.
Hip.
Can you say that's hip, man?
That's hip, man.
Yeah. And so, and I like the way that Crash Cymbal sets up their tape releases, or just how they set the whole tape out as if they'd flattened the tape. Let's talk about Juniper. Let's talk about some of the song titles here, because Uncle Michael R.J. Saalman, he has some pretty interesting song titles. The second song is called Beat Slinks. What do you think he's trying to say with that?
I don't know. Yikes! It was yikes!
Okay, that's a good response. Do you think he was trying to emulate anyone on this, or do you think this is completely original?
It's pretty really scary.
He has an interesting production value, don't you think? It's a little different than what you'd expect from possibly this kind of music. What's different about Michael's music, Uncle Michael's music?
A monster goes rah!
And Uncle Michael's music goes
Rah!
So it goes raw. So he's raw. He's raw in some form, right? He's not trying to emulate. He's definitely got his own thing going on, right? Just like you're your own person, Uncle Michael has his own thing going on this, doesn't he? What makes this album scary?
I don't know. I think it'll love it be down.
What?
I'll love it be down because I'm a little girl.
It's too much for you then? Too much for little girls? Is it too late to be reviewing music right now? Yeah?
Yeah, it's too late. Can we play? Uncle Michael? I've prayed first to say, it's your song is really scary. That's okay. I'm just a little girl.
And the name of the album is Ripe Hymns. Say Ripe Hymns.
Rape hymns.
Good job. Say, thank you, Uncle Michael.
Thank you, Uncle Michael.
Say, I love you.
I love you. Thank you.
It's too late to be reviewing music right now. So, but one thing we can say about Michael's music is that it's scary.
It's scary, yeah.
Okay, those waveforms look good to me. Fatties. Just continuous enough. Continental. It is December 9th. It's extremely cold. I had to light my propane stove this morning, which I hate to do because of blah blah blah, etc., but I'm doing it. Juniper is putting Hello Kitty stickers all over her pony. We just listened to Nima spirit signs. Juniper, what did you think of that album that we listened to last night?
It was Poppet Radio.
It was what?
Poppet Radio.
What? I was pretty impressed by how sparse it was and patient. I think a lot of times when I'm making music, and I make music kind of like what Nima's doing, I will just add something in every blank space that I can. Do you think it was pretty? Do you think it was pretty busy music, Juniper?
It was a beautiful one.
I thought it was beautiful too. I think that was the charm in it, kind of, was that it was just very patient. There wasn't any there didn't have to be any weird breaks happening. There didn't have to be added samples. It was usually probably about 8 tracks at most that were happening all at once, but there's no way for me to be sure. Was it good drawing music? Because that's what we were doing while we were listening to it. Can you tell everybody what you're doing right now? Just to explain why you're so busy.
I'm busy right now.
What are you doing?
I'm putting stickers on my pony. A unicorn.
Trying to make your pony into a unicorn? Juniper, if it was my guess, I would guess that she had her boyfriend singing on that one. I felt the love on some of those tracks, but I'm not. Did you hear a boyfriend? Just like on Sailor Moon you watch? Did you hear boyfriend status on there? How could you? If that Juniper, seriously though, bro. If that music was a sword, a gun, or an axe, what would it be?
A gun.
It would be a gun? Why?
Because it will shoot people.
That music would shoot people? Do you think it was violent? I don't think it was violent. Come on, brah. That was peaceful. Was it peaceful or violent?
Violent!
Whatever you say, man. Okay, do you think that music was made by a boy or a girl?
A girl.
Well, you're right. Can you tell a story about the music that we listened to? Go ahead. Say once upon a time and then go ahead and spill your guts.
I just know what to do. With my toys, it's special. I love you anyway. Goodbye. Thank you for everything. And Public Radio.
And public radio? Can you say Nima?
Nima. Spirit signs. Never mind. Can I go play now?
Yep. Hello again. This is 10 years ahead of you with Daniel Trudeau and his daughter Juniper Trudeau. Juniper Aroke Trudeau. Can you say hi, Junie?
Hi. Hi.
What are you doing?
I'm drawing.
What are you drawing pictures of?
Kitties.
And what else?
Puppies.
What else?
Dragons.
I didn't see you draw a dragon. What was the gross stuff you just drew while we were listening to Sri Boyish?
A giant pooper and pee.
Ew! Juniper's going through a phase right now where she's like stoked on butts and poop and pee and boobs and all that stuff, all those things and stuff that we hide. We just listened to Boyish is the name of the album by Sri, the artist, aka Arjun Srivatsa. I met Arjun in Davis, and I've really only been in the presence of this mofo maybe 4 or 5 times, but I guess that's all I really needed because he's got a big old internet presence. He's a little net junkie, kind of like I am. But he sent us a really interesting album. Can you say Sri?
3.
Can you say Boyish?
Poop.
Oh, you butt. Can you say Boyish?
Boyish.
Yes. What did you think of that music, babe?
Kitties.
Kitties, because you're drawing kitties? Okay, well, you want to do this or not? Okay, then put this down for a second. Pay attention. Listen up. What did you think of that music?
Poop.
Pretty much, right? What were you hearing inside of the music?
Poop.
Okay. Okay. This might actually be a really good review. Why did you only hear poop in it?
Because
Why? How do you know when you're looking at poop? What does poop look like?
It looks like a ball.
Like a ball? Oh, you're so gross. Okay. Hey, wait. We're not done. Where'd you go when you were listening to that music? Because I felt it was pretty environmental and pretty visual. Where did you go?
To Grandma's house.
That's where you want to go, but where'd you go when you were listening to music?
Uncle Matt.
No. When you were listening to that music, where did you go in your head, in your imagination? You remember how you and me say we tell each other where we went in our dreams? Where do you think my friend Juniper, my friend Arjun made that music? Where do you think he's going in his dreams tonight?
Poop.
He's going to poop? Well, what else is he going to do in his dreams?
Make poop.
Is this all that this album is gonna amount to? Is just poop? I think Arjun would be kind of stoked on that because this music is very sample based and it has a lot of samples of movies and I think I heard John Cage talking about John Lennon and Yoko Ono in there. It's obviously got some of Arjun's favorite old 90s rap shit that I don't have a clue what it is, but did you like how short that album was?
Yep.
Why do you think a short album is good?
Because poop.
All right. You're being a butthead. I definitely did like how short that album was because people don't do that enough. Like they don't. Short is very sweet, and people don't do that enough. They make really long ass songs that you have to kind of just sweat through the entire song. And I guess Arjun was really jazzed on the song. What is it? Recess. He's saying that was I would guess that would probably be the title track if you gave him the option of figuring out what the title track or what the good shit was on this album would be. Recess. And that's the song that we're playing behind this interview or this review. Juniper, come listen. We're almost done with this. Can you answer a few more questions? Sit up. What do you think Grandma would think of that music?
Poop.
Poop? Is there anybody that would think it was something besides poop?
Yeah.
Who would like this music?
Poopy.
Who's Poopy?
Poopy's the ever singing cat.
He's what?
Ever singing cat.
He's an ever singing cat? What does Poopy do all day?
He poops everywhere.
Okay, well, I think like Juniper's obsession with the gross hidden things of adults is like really appropriate for this for the review on this album, because this is just shit of the mind type of stuff that you have to really have an acquired taste for. I could imagine 10 years ago I would be bummed if I heard this kind of music, but over time I've really gained an appreciation for artists like Arjun, aka Sri, and his album Boyish. They're good stuff to just kind of just like plop into your iTunes and play everything at random, and that song comes up and you're constantly wondering who the fuck's playing. It actually reminded me a lot of, oh my god, what is his name? He's the bomb. He's on Stone's Throw. I think he had that album Couch that came out on that one tape label. I actually got that tape and I've been listening to it. I've actually played a show with this dog before, but it reminded me a lot of... You know what? Email me if you think you know who I'm talking about, because I just cannot even remember what his name is right now. I'll probably edit it in after. Yeah, I'll do a cut right here, and then I'll act like I remembered what his name is, and then it all came back. So I'll just edit that. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so, hey, Poopy the cat. Hey, listen. Poopy the cat. This album, do you think he'd put this album... Do you think Poopy the cat would put this album out for Arjun?
Yep.
Why?
Because
What kind of music does Poopy the cat like?
he likes Twinkle Star.
He likes Twinkle Star? So anybody who covers Twinkle Twinkle Little Star is like Poopy Cat's gonna put that stuff out?
Yeah.
Juniper is fucking over this review, but who cares, because fucking who cares anyways about anything. I think like the name of the game on this review is like neo apathy and internet phased out retards that are amazing people and fuck it, whatever. And this is this really dank album I was really stoked to listen to. Like I said, I was stoked it was short and sweet. I was stoked that it gave me some visuals and pretty vibrant visuals actually. Like I felt pretty stoked on the artistry on this shit. And Juniper, let's close this off with tell them what you listen to. Say Sri Boyish.
Stop, I don't this.
Why are you done with this?
Because.
Do you hate it?
Yep.
Do you like that your daddy makes you do this?
Yep.
Okay. All right, peace. Hello, welcome to another, I guess, episode of 10 Years Ahead of You with Juniper Aroke Trudeau, the now she'll be 4 April 27th. This time we're recording, or we're interviewing, or we're reviewing Poppet's The Blue Sky is Always Bluer. If I sound really annoyed, it's because Juniper's been going crazy tonight, trying to throw this cat around the room. Say hello, Juniper.
Hello? I want to do is my song about Krishna.
Juniper, the way that I think that we're gonna review this album is Juniper has been playing her toy piano. Show everybody what your toy piano sounds like, June. That is Juniper's new song about Krishna. The lyrics go, "Come walk with me, come walk with me." So here she'll play it one more time for you. Go ahead.
Come walk with me, come walk with me.
Go ahead and play it. You don't need to be close to the microphone. Play.
Come walk with me, come walk with me. Come walk with me.
Okay. So Juniper obviously has some sort of like grunge spirit inside of her that like she's never going to see that with me. But okay, stand up. Let's review this album. the fact that I'm annoyed right now and kind of over tonight is kind of appropriate for reviewing Molly's album, because Molly is usually in the same boat. She's just as busy as I am most of the time, and she plays in my band some of the times. Some of these times, she has this project called Poppet, and it's freaking amazing. She uses loop pedals and keyboards and little drum machines, and she makes really eclectic, strange, European, more pinpointing it like German pop music, because she hung out and lived in Germany for a while. This album is called Poppet, The Blue Sky is Always Bluer. Can you say the name? Say Poppet.
Poppet.
The Blue Sky.
Blue sky.
And then say, the blue sky is always bluer.
Blue sky is always bluer.
That's the name of the album. What did you think about the album, babe?
I'm gonna talk about Krishna right now.
You want to talk about Krishna, but we need to talk about the album. We will talk about your album, Krishna next, okay? Okay? Okay. So after this review, we'll do Juniper Rope, or we'll do Krishna by Juniper Rope. But what did you think of Molly's album that we just listened to? What were we doing while we listened to it?
We painted a cat.
We painted a cat. And painting a cat to Molly's music is also appropriate, because her music is very, very kiddie, isn't it? It's very childish, and it takes you back to when you were a little kid. Doesn't it feel like a little kid wrote that music?
Yeah.
What?
I think so. And I'm gonna play my song about Krishna.
Krishna? The blue guy. Whoa. This is working out perfectly. I guess Juniper's mom has been showing her, or has been teaching her about Krishna. So we watched some 3D rendered video that probably some small animation company in India made today, and it was pretty good, I guess. Okay, so that album that we just listened to stay on point. How did it make you feel while you were painting your kitty?
It could feel good, and I'm talking about Krishna Blue Man.
This is like another one of those reviews where Juniper's going to talk about something else the whole time, but we'll somehow try to make it work. I personally, Juniper's papa, felt that there was a few songs that rubbed me the right way on this album, and what I like about Molly's style. Juniper, we can't play that yet. Just 1 second. I know you want to play Krishna, but the one that I liked the most was Music for a Medicated Warrior. And the thing that I like about Molly's music the most is that she's a loop pedal musician, and you would expect this kind of one note flow where things aren't changing. There's not all these different parts to the song. Not to say that every loop pedal musician does that, but Molly kind of goes all over the place with her songs. She has a lot to say. If you know her, you know she has a lot to say and a lot to express, and that also comes out in her music. That she'll go nuts, and she'll make a big fucking deal out of the songs that she's doing. Juniper, excuse my French, but what did you think about Music for a Medicated Warrior? Remember, you were looking at the picture. Also, I should add that with Molly's album, there's a picture for every album that she has. You're gonna have to excuse me because I don't know what the term is for this. Look, it's like she's crocheted these little these little puppets, or poppets rather, into each little picture for each little song, and it's included in the liner notes of the CD. And it's this cute little character that she's devised over the time that she's done her project called Poppet. And I suppose that Poppet is an alter ego as well, but can't really tap that issue right now. But Juniper, what do you think about all the drawings that go with the songs? Isn't it fun to look at them?
Yeah. Right now, I'm trying to do my interview. It's about Krishna, blue guy.
What's your favorite picture in her liner notes? You like the mermaid one? So you like Crustacean. That's the first song on the album. Did you like that one?
Yeah, it's the first. It's about to start, and listen to my music now after this interview.
Juniper is plugging her new album in this interview. Okay, but one of the things I want to say about this album and albums that I've heard by Molly and just music that I've heard by Molly in the past and hopefully into the future is what is different about this, and ultimately awesome, because different is awesome, is that the music that Molly makes is intensely personal in a way that only she could explain. And even if she explained it to you, it may not make any sense to you. It's like completely Molly's own imagination. And that's what's special about the music, especially this album. As I was listening, she gave this to me 2 weeks ago, and I didn't get a chance to listen to it. And it's cute as fuck. Her vibe,
listen to it now, and start the beginning, Daddy.
What?
Krishna.
No, we're not doing Krishna right now. We're doing Poppet. The blue sky is always blue. Can you say the name of the album one more time? Poppet.
Poppet.
The blue sky is always blue.
The blue skies is always blue.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
About.
Wait, June. She's basically like letting it all hang out. Like you're getting like the whole person in this album, which you don't get a lot of times. You get this kind of fabricated facade from most people, almost as if you're curating like a Facebook page or something. Like that's what you're gonna get usually. But I think Molly's in it. She's in music for the right reasons. She wants to make friends. She wants to make friends from her music. She wants to make connections from her music. She wants to draw energy in, and that's what I felt with this album. And that's all I had to say. And now I present to you Juniper's new album, Krishna Krishna. Go ahead, Juniper. Can you bring it closer so we can hear? Yeah. Okay, now I present to you Juniper's Hare Krishna. Go ahead.
Okay, and I'll play the interview. That is special about the start, about Krishna, the blue guy, about the start now. It's the beginning, and let it start, and ready, set, go! And about every.
Okay, great job. Hello, welcome to another episode of 10 Years Ahead of You with Juniper Aroke Trudeau and her father, Daniel Trudeau. Juniper, say hello.
Hello.
What are you doing right now?
I'm singing.
You weren't singing. What are you singing?
I'm singing the kitty song of cute.
Oh, wait, I need to fart. Oh! Okay, so we just listened to Ylangl's Dream Warrior, and it reminded me, or at least some parts reminded me of Steve Roach's music. Like, he has this one album in particular called Quiet Music that I feel like they maybe subconsciously like emulated on this, but it's just really chilled out synth noises that kind of force you to listen. Juniper, what we were drawing while we were listening to music, and I know you're trying to run away from this interview, but what did you think, or this review? But what did you think of the album?
It was good. How was I gonna think about it?
You don't have to eat. What did you say about the album?
I said, what is that gonna do about it? I'm hungry.
Well, what kind of things did you think about drawing while you listened to it? Burping? It did kind of have like this, like pepsin kind of feel, like its stomach kind of feel from deep inside the stomach. So maybe you're onto something there. Oop. So who do you think would make that kind of music? What do you think they would look like?
I think you look like burps.
Well, what kind of clothes would they wear?
They would wear burp clothes.
No. Or would they be like hippies or goths or policemen or doctors or mothers? What kind of people would make that type of music?
Burps. Burp people. Burps.
Okay, just burps. When you were drawing, what kind of things did you draw when you listened to that music?
Kitties.
Why is it always kitties?
Because I like them because they're cute.
I know, it's the only thing you draw. Like, what if you were to draw Grandma, she'd probably be a kitty, right?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I don't know.
You just don't know?
Yeah.
It's just your preference, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, what I got from this music was that these guys that made it, I don't know if it was just Catherine, but it seems as if she has like some co-writers helping out with it. I'm literally like lassoing Juniper every time that she like runs away from this review, just desperately trying to keep her at bay here. But do you think that they used Juniper? Do you think that these people are hippies?
They're buttheads.
Well, like, what would you say that they ride Harley Davidsons, or? Listen, when we first started doing this, didn't you sign a contract saying that you would do it?
I would butthead all over the place.
Because everyone loves you. You're so cute. No one cares about me and what I have to say about anything. So if you were to draw a picture about this music, what would it be?
It would be buttheads.
Buttheads? What else?
It would be penises.
Ew! Uh-oh. Okay, you know what? What I'm going to say about this music is that it totally reminded me of Steve Roach at some points. And then if Steve Roach were to add an 808 drum... Mom, I'm almost done. I swear. If Steve Roach were to add an 808 drum and some more modern effects like samplers, then that would be what this would be all about. But Juniper, if you were to sing lyrics over this, what would they be?
It would be penises.
Ew. Hey. All right. Well, burps and penises is basically what we're going for. That's what Juniper has to say about this music in general. She's obviously spacing out a little bit too much on this one. But you signed a contract with me, young lady. Isn't that true? I told you I would pay you. I told you that I would pay you $5 a month to do this.
Ylang, Dream Warrior. I give it 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10 what?
Stars.
Okay. If this music were waterfalls, ferns, or ponies, what would it be?
It would be ponies.
It would be ponies? Okay, second question. If this music could be played out of a unicorn butt, or a monster butt, or one more thing, or a princess butt, what would you play this music out of?
A horsey butt.
A horse butt? Okay. Okay, one more question. Would you, if you were going to dance to this music and you could wear the 3 following things, what would you wear? Would you wear face paint? Would you wear monster clothing? Or would you wear glow-in-the-dark skeleton bone clothes?
I would wear a dress, skeleton, glowing clothes.
Okay. One more question. If you had all your friends over, would you play this music for them?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you just saying yes?
Yeah.
Are you just saying yes?
Yeah.
Okay, hello. Welcome to yet another episode of 10 Years Ahead of You with Daniel and Juniper. Say hello, Juniper.
Hello.
What's your name?
Juniper.
If you could change your name, what would it be?
Carson.
Why Carson?
Because.
Why?
Just because.
Carson's the best?
Yep.
Why is Carson the best?
Just because.
Just because is a good answer. Okay. For this one, we reviewed Gossimer's Across That White Plain. At least I believe that that's the name of the album. Yeah, that is the name of the album. Gossimer's Across That White Plain. Gossimer is Jennifer Williams, who I know rather well, and Juniper has met her, and she's hung out with her and had play dates with Jennifer as well, or Jenny, or Jendi, or what is Jennifer's last? She's an elf lord, something like that. Do you remember Jenny, June? It's been a while since you've hung out with her. Do you remember her? Do you remember Jenny?
Yes.
What color hair does she have? I want to test your memory.
Purple?
Yeah, she has purple hair. Sit up. Come here. Sit up. Stay right here. Okay, what did you think of that music?
Good.
Why?
Because I thought of kittens.
Thought of kittens again on that one? You must have thought of something else. Jenny's music is really minimal, and she recently started using sampling electronics, I believe in Ableton, and I really like when people just start using new stuff, or when they just start doing something, and she just started doing this, I think maybe 6 months to a year ago, just using Ableton. I think before that, Gossimer, if it was affected in any way, it was like she was using delay pedals or loop pedals. or pedals of various kinds. But on this one, she added a lot of actually really sparse sampling, and it's kind of fun in that way. It's very minimal, very chilled out, the type of thing that you could fall asleep to it. You could take a nap. It's kind of somewhere in between listening to an ambient record and a singer-songwriter album, because she has tons and tons of lyrics on this. June, did you hear anything that Jenny said or Gossimer said? Remember, if we don't finish this, then we can't go to the river. Did you hear anything she said?
Kinda.
Well, what did you hear? Can you try and mimic it? Like, try and remember how she sang. Try and sing.
Try and sing. Try and sing.
Well, try and sing like her. Do you remember how she sang?
What?
The music we were just listening to. Can you try and mimic her?
Yeah. Oh, I was out in the forest gathering blackberries with my care. My eyes out today.
I think you hit it right on the head. I don't know what this album's about. I have a hard time looking up lyrics. I'm not a lyric person, and I don't know if Juniper is. Oh, Juniper just farted. She just tooted. Oh, that smells bad, Juniper. I hate you. I'm just joking. Okay. So yeah, I don't usually care to look up lyrics. I like knowing what lyrics are, but usually I like just the aesthetic of the music as an entity of music. And I like Jenny's stuff because it's very sparse. There's not tons of stuff going on, and for me, I have difficulty with that. Like, I like to have tons and tons of things happening all at once in my own music. So this record and other music that I've gotten by Jenny also has a couple other projects. One most recently that I know of is a band called, it's like a duo, I guess they called it Elf Drone, with Sean Conrad, and it is like weird ambient. I guess it would be called drone music. It's called Auras, and it's spelled ORRAS. You should check that out as well. But on older Gossimer records, Jenny was not doing. Juniper is beating me up right now. Why are you beating me up? Because you want to go to the river?
Yeah.
What are we going to do at the river?
Do some playing stuff and roll around.
Some playing stuff? Okay, yeah, like I was saying, Jenny's music, I feel like every record she'd make would be totally different. Like, she's trying something different. Because the last Gossimer record that I had was on tape, and I think it was like just self-titled, and it was totally ambient. It wasn't really singer-songwritery, so there you have it. She's eclectic and she's crazy. And okay, Juniper, let's have a few more questions, since you're kind of the main theme of this. Listen, sit up. Okay, sit up. You okay? Okay, listen. Yeah, tell something. You kissing into the microphone? Okay, you know people are going to be listening to this, right? It's not just you and I talking into a microphone in our room like crazy people. You know people are listening to this. If you know people are going to be listening to this, right? Okay, what would you say to them? Like, let's say there's a big, weird, old guy that's breathing heavily listening to this. What would you say to him?
Toot.
Do you think he'd laugh when he heard that, if he fit the description?
Yes.
What would he do?
He would just
Ew. Okay, so back to this record. What did you see, June? Did you see anything while we were listening to it?
No.
You saw nothing. You saw nothing?
Nothing.
Okay. Which might, because I perceive Juniper as some sort of psychic. Oh, Juniper has to go pee-pee. Go ahead. Because I perceive Juniper as some weird psychic, I'm going to say that because she heard nothing in this music, that this is kind of a, like I said, it's an album you could put on in the background. I don't know if Jenny would be bummed out about that. I don't really care because music's subjective. But it is, that's what makes it really weird and interesting, is it can be this intimate singer-songwriter thing that you listen to and you can take in and get to know the lyrics and get really sucked into it, or it could be this background thing, and it has both of those elements, and that's what I really like about it, is that it serves two purposes, because I like getting down to the brass tacks of, you know, music. If it's good, in my opinion, it serves a purpose, and this record serves a purpose. I'm going to take a little break while Juniper is peeing, and I will be right back. Okay, Juniper, we're finishing it up. We're going to the river, okay? How was the bathroom?
Good.
Did you have a good pee?
Yep.
A good wee?
Yes, a good wee.
Did you play Nintendo Wii Wii in there?
Yeah.
Okay. So, June. Okay, I have two more questions, okay, about this record. Please don't kick me. That's not nice. Thank you. I have two more questions, okay? Juniper, do you want to go to the river?
Yeah.
Let's finish this up, okay? Here's my two more questions. Can you pay attention?
Yep.
See, this is good to do these reviews so Juniper can learn how to pay attention. Over here. Pay attention. We're almost done, okay? Okay, if this music were a flower, what color flower would it be?
Purple.
Why purple?
Because.
Yeah, but you got to come up with a better reason. Why would it be a purple flower?
Because it'd be so beautiful.
Did you really think this music was super beautiful? Like a purple flower?
Yeah.
Okay. Then the next question, here, check this question out, June. If someone had an illness, like if they were sick, do you think that this record would heal them, or do you think that it would make them sicker?
Heal them.
It would heal them? Okay. Okay, again, this is Daniel and Juniper with 10 years ahead of you. We'll keep trying to make these, even though it's sort of time-consuming and hard with our schedules. But, again, this record is Gossimer's Across That White Plain. And we thank you for listening. Juniper, do you have anything weird to say? Just the weirdest thing you could ever say to end this? Say the weirdest thing.
Tuna.
Tuna? Tell us, who's Tuna?
Tuna is my kitten. She's small and she's short. She has a long neck and a teeny little face.
Thank you so much, Juniper. Okay, we'll see you guys next time. Okay, welcome to our next edition of 10 Years Ahead of You with Daniel and
Juniper.
We are tired. We are tired tonight, and or I am at least. I think. Are you tired too, June? Juniper's was tired because we went bowling today, and we went to a Frozen-themed birthday party. Did you like it, June?
Yep.
What did you like about it?
Well, it has all different kinds of Frozen stuff, and I love Frozen
Why do you love Frozen?
because it's beautiful.
Ew. Really? What was your favorite? What was the grossest thing a kid did at that birthday party? Did you see any gross stuff?
No,
Nothing.
no.
Okay, because saw a lot of gross little kids. So this is the Lowered, and the album. Yeah.
Puppy wants to say something.
Okay. What do you want to say? Okay, and can you tell us what that meant in human language?
Wow. This bowling game is fun for Juniper.
This what game is fun?
The bowling game is fun for Juniper. I hope you have a nice time. Bye.
That's what he said? Oh, what a sweet pup. He has your best interests in order. Okay, so back to it. We listened to The Lowered. Can you say The Lowered, Juniper?
Lowered.
And the album is called Crayons Over Scalding Rocks.
Crayons over scrawling rocks.
Scrawling Rocks. No, it's called The Lowered Crayons Over Scalding Rocks. And the album was released on cassette by Bridgetown Records, which I don't know if it's still... Just a second. One sec. I'm not really sure if this record label is still doing stuff. I know that it's ran by Kevin Greenspan, but I don't know if he's still releasing stuff. I thought that I heard that he was just like over it or something, but I am out of the loop. So this album, Juniper, what did you think of this album? You should start. What did you think of what we just listened to while I sat for about a half an hour begging you to eat a burger that I made for you that you only ate half of?
I only ate half a burger, but I didn't seem to eat all of it. But Daddy wanted to give me a cookie.
And I still haven't given her a cookie yet. I'll give you a cookie once we're done with this, right? Okay, but what did you think of the music that you were eating to? Remember there was music? What did you think of it? Because I saw you kind of dancing. We're not talking to the puppy, we're talking to you.
Well, I think it was a little bit tiring, but my stomach hurt.
The music was tiring?
Yeah.
Why?
Just because, I don't really like doing stuff like that, so.
You don't really like doing stuff like what?
Like pulling down trees and cutting them.
Is that what they were doing in this music?
Yeah.
So, they were pulling down trees and cutting them. What kind of tools did they use?
Big scissors. That was a giant scissors.
Okay, since this music was the type of music that could kill trees, what else could it kill?
Animals and plants and roses and flowers.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Bad thing.
Okay, so this music is not good for people, right? That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
You just did not like it?
Not at all. I heard someone cutting stuff and hurting animals.
Inside the music?
Yup. Well, Puppy wants to tell you something.
Okay, Puppy's gonna say something now. So far, this is looking like a grim review. Okay, that was Puppy's 10 cents on the music. I thought the music was superbly grotesque. No, I'm just joking. I really like this album because the guitar work is totally endlessly weird dissonant techie guitar shit with Just 1 second. I'm talking. Remember, no interrupting other people while they're talking. I liked how dissonant and far-reaching like the chord structures were in all of these songs. Basically, what the lowered is the singer Manny Madrid, who has a voice reminiscent of Dave Longstreth from the Dirty Projectors. When you first take it in, it's like the first like quick, 2015 kid thing to do is like, oh, he sounds kind of like the Dirty Projectors dude. But then as you listen, you hear that he has like quite a bit more of a range on his voice than that, and he does some strange things with his voice as well. And the album, for what it is, because I think it is just like a 5-piece band. It's like your standard 5-piece band. Like there's like possibly, from what I'm hearing like 2 guitars and a bassist and a drummer. They added a few things in that made the album possibly more eclectic genre-wise than what you would have seen live. Juniper, I need you to come over here. We're almost done. No cookies for you then. Oh, you're missing out. No cookies. So that's what I really liked about this music. And there's a song on it that was where I had the time to actually listen to the song and like take in the lyrics. There's a song called Nocturnal World of Fun. And as I started listening to it, it kind of had this... I've just been thinking about raccoons a lot lately, and because we just moved into this new house out in the woods. Isn't there tons of animals out here, Juniper?
Yeah. Mountain lions, wolves, and coyotes, and bears, and chipmunks, crickets,
and bunnies and chinchillas. There's tons of animals out here, and the Nocturnal World of Fun was kind of ringing a bell with me. And I asked Manny what this song was about. I believe he said it was about a dream, because I got so much stuff going on right now, it's hard to remember much. But that song is a strange one, like the way that it was carried out, the way that it was recorded, not recorded, but just the way it was written struck me as different than the rest of the songs. So I really enjoyed this, and it was like surprisingly recorded like really well. It's just crazy how some of these peeps that are doing, I don't know how these guys recorded this. I don't know if they went into a studio or if they recorded at home. No, that's staying right there. That's staying there. Leave it alone. I don't know how they recorded it, if they recorded at a studio or if they recorded this in their bedrooms. But it came out really good. And it seems like the type of record that I could listen to a lot more and eventually get really into. It's one of those where, for instance, the first time that somebody... Okay, you want to kiss the microphone? Thank you. For instance, the first time that I got an album by this band US Maple, it was weird for me. I was like, I don't know if I like this. I don't know if I hate this. I'm gonna let this grow on me, and that's what I like about this album. Is it's out of my realm of genre. It's something. It's like getting your first Ween record, or getting your first... If you've ever heard US Maple is just this scathing, like whispering voice over skronky Captain Beefheart-esque guitar and drum patterns that somehow turns into this structured song. So that's what I really liked about this album, is that it's something that I feel like could grow on me over time. And then, what's that? The puppy's gone?
To the store. He had to go to the thrift store and get some dog food for him.
He gets his dog food at the thrift store? Okay. I'm just going to ask you 2 quick questions, because I know you want to be done with this too, June. If you had this tape and you buried it in the ground, what kind of plant do you think would come out of it? Would it be a tree or a flower? And what kind of flower? What kind of tree? What kind would it be? Would it be
a red rose? A red rose.
If you buried this cassette in the ground and watered it with water, it would come out and be a red rose. Would the rose smell good?
It would smell like
a rose, right?
It would smell like a butterfly.
Whoa. So you're saying first that this cassette that we listened to, you're saying that this cassette would kill people, right? And kill trees? But then if we killed it and buried it in the ground, it would... So, I think me and June are on the same level with this one. It's the kind of record that maybe... Wait, one sec. It's the kind of record that me and June might be not necessarily, we wouldn't want to listen to it at first, but it's the kind of music that could definitely grow on the listener, which is pretty... That's kind of a rad thing, and it's like something that I had to learn, because I'm usually I've been one of those type of listeners where it's like if something's just like doesn't catch me right from the start, I just won't get into it. And more recently I've been doing that more, where I'm like, I need to give everything a chance so that I can have this appreciation for whatever. Friends talking about liking Skinny Puppy or something, and then I'm like, what are they talking about? Okay, I guess I have to listen to Skinny Puppy. So Juniper and I think, have the same view on this. June, one more question. Manny, who made this music, who wrote this music, Juniper, listen, use your ears.
Hello, my name is Juniper. And I start with Juniper.
Okay. And what would you like to say to him about being a baby? Because you were a baby at one point. Now you're a big girl. Could you give Manny's son some advice?
Yeah. I think I don't know if he's out the woods or at Sacramento or Placerville or England. I don't know where he lives. Wow. Goodbye. We hope you have a nice time. And remind me that Big Hero 6.
What did you want to do with Big Hero 6?
I wanted to say something to the child.
Oh, okay. Hey, Juniper wants you to know that you should watch Big Hero 6. It's a new Pixar film. I think you'll really like it. Manny, I don't know what your son's name is. There's a lot of things I've said in this review that I feel bad about, but also I don't give a fuck because I went out of my way to review this record. Okay, have a good time. Can you sing a little thing? Sing a little ditty about 10 years ahead of you. Go, 10 years ahead of you.
No, I guess sing a different song, okay?
Okay, sing your own song.
Oh, the stars out in the woods as I walk across the future, and I see a glowing light in the sky. It's big, it's as big as a house. It's really tall, it's as big as the earth. And so I tried to lift it up, and when I lifted up, it went higher in the air. Oh.
That's it?
Uh-huh.
That was beautiful, Lou. Okay, thank you. Bye.